Yeah, when a launch doesn't work, three key things to analyze, and it could be there's many reasons why people don't buy something, right? That I have a long list actually in another document, but three key things I always look at, right? That I think are worth looking at. The offer itself, does it align with what people need and want? Um, it's so easy, and I do this too. Like I think, oh, like I have this amazing offer idea. Like I know it's what people need. I know this is like a really valuable thing, and it's like, but it also has to align in people's heads of like, yeah, I need that thing. I want to buy that thing. That is something that I need. Like what people think they need is also like a part of the equation. Then there's the messaging. Is the offer described in a way that's clear, compelling, relevant, and resonant? Um, and then your audience size and or your amount of promotion. This is where your offer and the messaging may be fantastic and perfectly like perfect. But maybe you just simply didn't get it in front of enough people. And so that's just like the limitations of like your audience size, meaning your number of followers, your email list, like how many people are in your network, and you're still in a building phase there. And even I am still trying to build my audience, right? But that and you know, and so those are three key things. They're huge things. With the audience size, of course, there's ways to get around that. The key ways to get around that are either paid ads or paid opportunities. Like literally, if you did a paid LinkedIn ad, which is not really my core genius or expertise, but but if you did, for example, a paid LinkedIn ad or many other types of paid opportunities, that gets you more reach. It gets you in front of a bigger audience, obviously. And then um, the other way to get in front of more people is through different types of collaborations or collabs to get in front of other people's audiences, whether that's a collaborative post, a guest podcast, a guest interview, video interview, and like all those kinds of things. At the end of the day, the only thing you can really control is your actions, taking those marketing actions, doing everything you can to sell the program within your capacity. Because we can't really control the algorithm, we can't control the result. And that's the maddening thing. But I always think market research and validation can help. And I think it's so easy to, make this mistake. And I've made it as well. Like every single thing you do ideally would be validated. And it always makes sense to continuously do market research, no matter how many years you've been in business, especially if you're offering something new for a new offer. It could be just something as simple as a webinar and thinking through three solid ideas and then going to your audience and going to your ideal client types and asking as many people as you can ask, which of these three webinars would you actually want to go to? Which is your favorite idea? And even validating those things, like smaller offers per se. Um, and so when you do a big launch, a big exhausting launch, there's no doubt about it. It's one of the most deflating things that I think happens to us as solo business owners. When a launch doesn't work, you put your heart and soul into it. And I think the first thing you need to do is just take a break, literally take a break, for as long as you need to. Give yourself permission to just take a break. Once you feel a bit restored and you feel ready to, I think that spending some time on some market research interviews makes a lot of sense. And I have a lot of tips I'm going to share with you on that.